Hello, my fellow Italians, and welcome back to Hetamysteries. And yes, I know, I'm being lazy and I'm just doing another mystery off of my Tumblr account. I'm sorry. But I know I haven't been updating much as of lately, and at the end of this video, I will explain why. But I guess I will do this video until I can write good quality video that was requested. And so let's dive into one of the most debated topics in the whole fandom. Today, I am probably going to offend a lot of people. This is debated a lot by shippers. And before I start, I want to say that, 1, I am not bashing any ship. You can ship whatever you want. I won't think of you any less because of what you ship. 2, just so you know there is no bias, I am not a shipper of USUK, nor do I detest it. So this is going to be a nice and fair video. Nothing but facts here. 3, Maria has not confirmed nor denied anything relating to this in canon and is very vague. 4, I wrote this very late, so this isn't my best work. Let us begin. Is USUK incest? Well, what exactly is incest? Incest is, quote, sexual relations between people classified to be too closely related to marry each other. So what does related mean? Related by blood? Related by association? How do we define if two people are too close to be married? If you look at incest laws around the world, the definition of incest is not the same throughout. What is incest in one country is different in the next. So which definition do we use? Well, for the sake of the ship, let's use the US and the UK definitions of incest. First, let's look at the US definition. In the United States, it varies based upon each state, so it is very loose. But what do all these states have in common? They all ban relationships with linear ancestors. This means blood-related relatives, and as follows: parent with child, grandparent with grandchild, brother with sister, niece with nephew, and aunt with uncle. Now let's look at the UK laws. The UK defines incest as sex with an adult who is related as a parent, including an adoptive parent, grandparent, child including adopted child, grandchild, brother, sister, half-brother, half-sister, uncle, aunt, nephew, or niece, is illegal. Now that we know the definition, let's get to how America and England are related. They can't be related by blood, right? No matter how much I love the face family concept. France and England, well, actually Finland found them first, found America in the middle of a field. But then we have this comic. So they're related to both England and France, right? So Fruck is canon? As cute as that would be, the answer is no. It's because of France's influence that they have normal eyebrows, not blood. England isn't really related by blood to Hong Kong, it's just the time spent with England cursed him to have thick eyebrows. According to the Hetalia Wikipedia, the two are not blood related. So they're not blood related, but why does the comic say that England is America's big brother? Well, in Japan, big brother does not always mean older sibling. It sometimes means male of a higher physical or social structure, or a male you look up to and has greater influence on you. And this recent newer comic shows that big brother basically means colony. But what about adoption? Did England adopt him? According to the HetaWiki, family among nations is, quote, if nations happen to share a history together or culture. They also list America and England as non-blood relatives. The HetaWiki also says that England adopted him. The definition of adoption is legally taking another's child and bringing it up as one's own. So where are the adoption papers? Did England legally adopt America? Well, England and America are as related as much as Canada and France are. Or to give it another comparison, think of how Tarzan is related to his adopted ape parents. Are they family? Back in that time, legal papers about adoption were not very well recorded. Today, if you were to raise a child without signing up to be a legal guardian, you could run into some serious legal trouble. But back then, nobody really cared. The majority of Americans are related to the British. American law, language, and culture is heavily based off of England's. A lot of Americans tell me that they think of England as their big brother. And when England took care of America, he provided him with education, a source of income, took care of legal issues, gave him food and protection, and altogether did raise him, taking care of all of his needs. That sounds a lot like an adopted family member to me. Or at least a father or brother-like figure. So he did take America and raise him as his own child. So that would fall under the adoption definition. But Colco, you say. America said that England, you're not my brother anymore at the end of the Revolutionary War. Okay then. I don't think things work that way. It doesn't change the fact that England did adopt him. I don't see the whole point of this argument. Should I just call up my brother and say, "Oh, yeah, you're not my brother anymore. So, can we bang now?" See how that doesn't seem to make any sense? Anyways, back to the mystery. So, it fits the UK definition of incest, but not the US's definition. So, what does this mean? America wants to tap that ass and England doesn't? Is USUK incest or not? That is for you to decide. No, I am not just saying that to avoid offending people. There is no true answer since the definition of incest is different depending on both of these countries' laws. So depending on your own definition of incest, it can be either. And that was 1 mark higher on your history test. Thank you for watching Hetafax. A lot of you were probably wondering why I didn't update so much in February. Well, I kind of got involved in a game jam, and this was the result. If you really want to check it out, the link is in the description. Otherwise, I do have one more thing. I currently have a lot of subscribers, and there is a chance that I might get to 10,000. And I have no idea what I want to do. So I am going to need some suggestions. If you have any, please tell me in the comments below, but until then, keep on studying.